Hi there, it's Naomi from Happy Heart, and this video is just going to show you how you can make a quick signature if you want to use it across your social media or, for example, on your website. I have mine at the end of my blog. Now you can create this so that it is just with a white background, or you can create it that it's got a transparent background if you wanted to sit over an image or over a coloured panel like this one at the bottom here. So I'm going to be using some software called Canva. You can open a free account at canva.com and I'm using the paid version, but you can use a free version to create this signature. So you can create it any size. You can use one of these defaults here. It says underneath all of these kind of templates what size they are, but for me, for a signature at the bottom of a blog would be about 300 pixels wide, and then I would probably do it by sort of 150, that kind of thing, and we can just click on that and it will create our design. Here it's just going to bring up a little layout, so it just gives us a box. So to do the simplest one, you can just click on the text button here. I've got some preset text, but you can see the sort of different ones that you can kind of choose from, or you can add your own. So I'm just going to use this one here, and then I'm going to change it in a moment. So I'm just going to type, obviously, my name. Let me do my surname too. There. And then you can just place it wherever you want to be, wherever you want it to be. Now, the reason why I've given mine a bit of space is because I'm going to put a heart above it. But if you just wanted it to be sort of a signature, you can change the dimensions. So you'd sort of have 300 by about, 75 or 100 max to make it a little bit smaller. I'll change this in a minute so you can see that. And then you can just click on here and choose which font that you want to use. These are ones that I've uploaded because I've got the paid version of Canva, but it does have a lot of fonts that are included here that you can just scroll down and choose. So you can see there's some sort of scripty ones here, which look good. That's my Wi-Fi. That's a little bit slow today. So you can see some of the ones down here. You can literally just go and have a look, and it's good because it gives a preview of all the different ones. So I'm going to click on this one just to give you to show you that difference. Okay, now the one I tend to use, I've got a few, as I say, that I've purchased and uploaded, is I'm going to use this one. So you can just flick over and change them, and then you can come in here and you can change the colours. So you could just click on the plus sign here, drag it to whatever colour that you want it to be, or you can type in the hex code if you know the hex code that you want to work with. Again, I've got mine preset, so I can just select them there. Then you can put a little bit of an image or an icon or anything else that you want to add on it. So I'm just going to add a little heart. I'm just going to tap heart. I do have my heart separately, but I'm just going to show you with one of these. Again, I could just make it and stick it at the end, or I could have it up and make it instead of the eye. I could put a little heart there. Move it up a little bit to cover that eye blob. And again, you can click and you can change the colour of that kind of thing as well. So let's make that orange. There you go. Okay, now if you want to make this smaller, you can just click on File. You can change the dimensions, and then I can just go and click and say, well, I only actually want this now to be 75 deep. And then what I'm going to do is just drag the whole of that and make it a little bigger, and then put it into the centre there, so I've not got any space around it. If you put it in with space around it, then it's obviously, if I had space around this Naomi, it will create a bigger gap there. So then when you come to save it, you can just click on download, and for websites I normally say use a JPEG file because it's smaller than a PNG file, but if you need it to be transparent, it has to be a PNG file, and then you need to click on transparent background so that it will bring up that transparency, and then you can just click on download there and it will bring your file up, and then all you simply have to do is pop it in as an image at the end of your blog or a website page. So you can see, I don't really see that actually on this recording, it's come over there. So then all I would do is pop over to my website. So once you've got your image, we can pop over here. Just notice that that heart needs to come a little bit lower over that eye because we can still see the blob. Let's just make it a little bit bigger there. There we go. Once you've got your image, just realised not put a transparent background on that one. Give me one sec. Third time lucky. Make sure you tick box the transparent background if you need transparent background. Then we're just going to pop over to your blog. I say you can add it into pages or posts or anything like that. So I've got one of my blogs here. I'm using the Divi theme in this blog. You can just scroll down to where you want it to go. So I'm just going to put mine below there so I can show you. And then we're going to click, you can just add media. It look different on whatever theme that you're using, but just the add media file. Then select the file, and then from your downloads, which is where it will be on your desktop, you can just select the file there. So that's the one that I want to add in. And it's just uploaded it there. So we can then just insert that into post, and you'll see it will have popped up just underneath my signature here. So that's about the right size. You can resize, you can kind of bring it bigger, but if you've done it quite small, it'll pixelate like that. So I've given you dimensions for sort of signature size, but you can create it bigger if you want to create it, if you want it bigger in your blog. So I'm going to save and exit. Now I'm just going to show you what it would look like if it was on a coloured background. So I'm just going to put a little text box in here. In fact, we could just put it in as an image. Let me just find the image button. Okay, so you could also add it as, because it's got a transparent background, you can add it over colour. So you can see there's no background to this image because I've saved it as a PNG file. We can just update that. And I've got a coloured background at the end of this blog, so you'll be able to see what it looks like there too. So if we scroll down, you can see it's obviously on white background here. But if we wanted it on a coloured background, it's not coming up with a white box behind it because we've saved it with that transparent background. So that's just a quick video to show you how to create a little signature with a white background or with a transparent background. If you've got any questions at all, you can always get in touch with me at naomi@happyhearthq.com.